son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son. I make the backyard be like a stand.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. We'll find Mostert out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
It's a first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert. Mostert a first down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown Miami. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Dolphins will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A play fake. Now Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. That one good for 29.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. On now, Cade York for the point after. It's up and through. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back at 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
On the ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Gay for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Set. Check go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18 back. 18 back.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
79 Broncos. Shut up.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's how you get yourself out of a 2nd and 20 hole. Big gain there. It'll leave them just shy of the first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bears first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 14-7 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Lions. Ready.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Come on.
To throw it again. It's Williams. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Roll Odunze. Touchdown Bears. York, good on the extra point. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Tony Adams, they're on the stop. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The 49-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 70 Lions. Let's go now.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. To throw, it's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's caught left side by Odunze. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Go, set.
Throwing is Williams. Open man, that's Cager. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Chicago. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. That's caught by Smith on the right side. He's going to have the 1st down. And that one good for 9, and the drive continues. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll look to throw again. They'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. but the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? They'll try it now with Mostert. And he will have a Dolphins, and he's going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's complete to Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run it. That is caught. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Miami. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. To throw it again, it's Williams. His throw left side is complete. Taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
A 48-yard attempt.
York's kick is good. And the Bears will take a 24-21 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Mostert now to return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Bears 24, Dolphins 21.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Let's go now.
Third and long. Here's Williams, and this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. Mostert from the pistol. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Once again, it's Mostert. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. A pass complete there to Smith. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Back to 60, back to 60. Let's go.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need
the pressure all over him. He goes down again.
A loss of 9 on the
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Going up top. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to have it just past their 25.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. That's Tyreek Stevenson there to make the tackle. Second down and 8. Now, faking the give. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Dolphins have taken a 4-point advantage. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Let's
At
go
the
now.
25-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Bring it. 70 Lions.
A play fake. Now Williams. That's taken in by Cager. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. He works free, right side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Gay to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
24. Matt Gay set to kick off.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's to midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a handoff to Mostert going left. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll look to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll look to throw again. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A first down there on a pickup of 17.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins are able to extend the lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. This is first and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. Here's first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to try it here again. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ready, break.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set, ready,
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. They'll try to run it here with Mostert. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try to run. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one.